Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a quick rundown on Goblin Wallet. What is Goblin Wallet? So Goblin Wallet is a lesser trinket that has come out in the trinket patch. I believe it has already been nerfed. It cost like 1 gold, I think, before, or 0 gold. Now it costs 2 gold. And the effect is at the end of every turn, your total gold count goes up, and this does go up over the normal 10 gold cap. It's like playing that Tavern 2 spell that costs 3 that increases your gold by 1. And it's a pretty powerful effect, as you might imagine, but it is one that's kind of the center of a bit of a discussion, and I thought I'd chip in. So overall, the stats show that this trinket is actually not very good. And that is an interesting sentiment, but I also do want to go over the fact that cards in Battlegrounds are rated based on how much MMR you win or lose. So a card might be really good for beating a lobby, but might on average not be consistent enough to actually help your overall placement. So if you pick a card, it might make it so you're much more likely to get like 8th. But it might at the same time make it much more likely that you get first place. And it turns out that Goblin Wallet is exactly one of those cards. I don't know if I particularly like the fact that it scales with end of turn mechanics like Drukhari and Ragnaros' Buddy. Now, buddies aren't in per se, but you can get buddies through the Buddy spell that still is in Battlegrounds right now. So it's a case where a lot of the time, you get a bit of extra gold while everyone else is getting immediate power, and you just get knocked out of the game. That happens a lot. What else can happen is, well, you have a good early game, a good mid-range, and you get a Drukhari, and suddenly you're rocking like 20 or 30 gold turns because of this trinket, which is an almost guaranteed ticket to first place. So I think that's pretty cool as well, and hopefully with these new pieces of information, perhaps you can make a wiser decision picking or not picking this trinket. Enjoy the game. I mean, there's some cool stuff here. 30 extra. A bit mid-rangey, I would say. Gonna be a Quillbore Murloc finish. I think I'll give Omu a try. Patchwork is 8 here. Well, when it's an absolute crapshoot on how well you do, yes. Surviving a few more rounds against the casino is very good, as a matter of fact.
Play your best out there. And the crowd. The field's waiting for you.
TwitchCon? Nah, probably not.
So, what's the score?
The last TwitchCon that I went to was like pretty bizarre. It was not quite as well organized. It was that one where that lady jumped into the pit that had a hard floor and like literally broke her back. I was invited to that event, by the way. Every single like streamer meetup and party that I went to, I recognized like 2 people out of like 1,000. I mean, it's good for Twitch in a way, but you know, I used to go to those things to just meet up a bunch of streamers in real life that, you know, I knew them, I watched their stream, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it wasn't really that anymore. Gamers are fragile. I mean, you can go check out what happened, but they basically had a concrete floor and threw a few foam cubes. It didn't even cover the bottom. And part of the event was people jumping into the foam pit. And these people were, like, streamers, effectively employed by Twitch. I think that event kind of represented how well the event was organized. I think I missed the last TwitchCon, so maybe the last TwitchCon was a lot better. But yeah, generally speaking, I wasn't super motivated to go to TwitchCon after that one. I'm really excited about the Diablo expansion. I'll be honest, I wasn't that excited until they basically redid all of their game systems. And basically it's like a whole new game. Like we get to learn the game all over again. I think that's awesome. I think it's going to be bugged beyond belief, but I think it's awesome. PoE 2, it's really hard to say. The last time I played was ExileCon, which was like a year and a half ago. And I know a few people that played it at Gamescom recently. Not at Gamescom, actually yeah, at Gamescom, but also at... There's a more recent event, like this last weekend even. Also, I'm not in any, like, alpha whatever thing. I know there's people who have access. I don't have access, so I'm not really saying anything that's not public knowledge already for my own playthroughs. But, gold, end of turn gold. We got Murloc Quillbore. Man, that's pretty spicy, actually. I'm not even losing right now. Crazy.
I'll try anything once.
Wow, this is a pretty good menagerie lineup. Go for it. Basically, the problems are as follows with PoE 2. Everything stuns you all the time, and they made things really dangerous. So everything's going to constantly stun you all the time. So it's gonna be more of like a Dark Souls kind of port. It's what's that game that was like Dark Souls ARPG? No Rest for the Wicked? Probably gonna be pretty close to No Rest for the Wicked. Until people figure out some mechanics that break through that system. Like, I'm pretty optimistic about minions in PoE 2 because you don't have to deal with that garbage. But yeah, I didn't really like the whole getting stunned all the time part. Like, at ExileCon, the last one, people said I had the best warrior playthrough. You know what I did? I used Infernal Cry, which corpse explodes stuff, and then I killed everything by leaping. And the reason I did that is you can't get stunned while you're leaping. If you actually use the attacks as they intended them, some of them have a 2-second attack time. And if you get hit, you get stunned, and if you get stunned within that 2-second attack time, no attack. So yeah, I think PoE 2 is gonna be an amazing game, but I think it's gonna take a few patches for it to really get there. But I am speaking from a position of ignorance because I haven't played whatever they got cooking in the last year and a half. With that in mind, their updates on PoE 1 have been really good. PoE 2 might be deliberately different. Right? Like that's the flip side of it. That might be what they're going for.
You're today's top scorer. So, what's the score? Wait till you see what's in the trophy case. Gotta build up a team somehow.
Now that is an end of turn mechanic.
Who did this? You ain't sharper than me. Singing the deep blues.
Wanna see the voodoo?
Okay.
I think a medal is in your future.
very good.
Oh, keep your chin up. Everyone's rooting for that one.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I'll give you a good
This thing go faster!
We got a ghost here, so that's also good. Wait, we have to play that.
The light has left this.
So that guy died on turn 7.
blood gems. What blood gems? What blood gems? A strong one. The fields.
Now the issue is this might not win on turn 7. Oh, that's a 5. That's kind of bad.
So, what's the score? You ought to fill out your team.
Holy crap.
Get this thing go faster!
You ought to fill out.
Tread on sacred ground!
Time to hustle.
What the hell? So lame.
So, what's the score? Everyone's rooting for that one.
Who knows what secrets are the heart?
Bench that. Here's a gold. Wow, a veteran athlete.
You tread on sacred ground!
The field's waiting for you.
Pretty pretty good, actually. I think you can win this. Ghost plays. Oh my god, I can play the ghost. Ghost, ghost. Yes! Holy crap, we got a ghost. Okay. Murlocs. Oh. Yeah, we can try for a double gold, perhaps. Those won't really help. That will help.
Make sure to recruit some champions.
And yeah, that card is okay. That card is actually okay also.
Gotta trade him out. A strong athlete. Time to bench that one. Here's a gold.
Not so okay.
You'll have to train that one up. Time to bench that one. Here's a gold. 3 hugs. We are time to bench that one. Here's a gold. You ought to fill out.
The light has left this.
What is that, man? What is that?
Watch out! The field's waiting for
Naga, Naga, Elementals. Elementals. This guy has 1. Murloc's on 5 with 1 triple. Literally no one else can have Murkai.
And the crowd goes wild. You ought to fill out your team. You ought to fill out your team. You ought to fill out your team. A strong one for your team.
I am one with the thorns.
Sea breeze makes me sleepy.
You ought to fill out your team.
Oh my god, it exists!
Look out, a triple. Look out, a triple. Watch out, I'm grooving here. Three strikes, you're gold.
Let us see the voodoo.
Oh wait, did I sell 1 card too many?
I'm rooting for you.
Oh, and that order's terrible. Oh wait, it's this guy. Oh, I guess he tied one. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Not lose. He's just playing scam now.
Games?
Oof. How did I know, man? How did I know?
You fill out your team. Time to bench that. Here's a gold.
try anything once.
Everyone's rooting for that one. Gotta trade them out now and then. Wow, a veteran athlete. Gotta trade him out now and then. You ought to fill out your team.
The first Crypt Lord.
Watch out! I've been keeping score. You are good.
Board locked. Bro, I don't know. I'm hoping in 31 gold I can find a triple Bran or a triple Murkite. Who knows, right? Garbage and also scamming. Okay. Noticed, love.
And the crowd goes wild. Make sure to recruit some champions. Make sure champions. Everyone's rooting for that one. You ought to fill out your team. You ought to fill out your team.
Okay, to be fair, it wasn't 31. I had already gotten the end of turn gold up. But also, to be fair, what the hell, man? I mean, really? Come on!
I think a medal is in your future.
One Bramble Witch, an elemental scamming. That guy's playing elementals? I don't know. They tied?
And the crowd goes wild.
Three. Oh. I mean, I think they have enough attack.
Good play. Here's your coin. score. You are good.
Wrap it up. Wow, that guy's strong. This dude's stealing my cards. That was an unauthorized card purchase.
Game, set, and match.
I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, that might be good though. Actually, that could be really good.
You ought to fill out your team. Make sure to recruit some champions.
Ran.
Look out, a triple. 3 strikes, you're gold.
Who knows what secrets
Really?
will
No Merca.
You're at the top of the board.
Yeah, the max stats are like 2.1 billion, which we have gotten on some occasions. Is it 2.4? I think it's like 2.14. Yeah, 2.147, that's it. Imagine how much bigger they'd be if I position the Murkais properly. What's wrong with the Murkais? This is optimal positioning, I think. I'd just like to remind you guys, we almost died to the 8th place Ghost. The margins on this are like razor thin. One unit died surrender. Jazzer's big diminishing returns. So you think I should have just like flipped the Murkais? I mean, okay.